passions. I had just left from Los Angeles at the time, and I thought that I was going to be taking a break from LA for just a week or two. I was hired by an agency to be an agent, and the people that I was around at that time, I just felt like I needed to get a little bit of clarity on what my values were if I wanted to be a part of that industry for the next 20 years or 30 years. So I got in my car, and I drove what ended up being all the way to the East Coast. 1 week turned into what's now 7 years. But when I did get to the East Coast in Philadelphia, I got a loft, had no TV, no cable, no computer, no cell phone. I tried to live a little bit of a Walden experiment, and so I just surrounded myself with books, and decided I wanted to dabble a little bit more in sculpture. So for over a year, I just pumped out sculpture after sculpture and mixed media pieces too. And so I think I had this latent desire to work with my hands that a lot of people in our age group don't get a chance to do anymore. I think back, a lot of people had gardens when our grandparents and parents, and they actually had to get out there with a shovel and make sure that the yard work was done. And for many of us who had been involved in schooling for so long, we lost that identity with our hands. And so building things and creating things that have never been thought of before, I got into that, and that's what I did for an entire year. And so hopefully you'll get a chance to see some of that down the line.